Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm in Australia and I'm coming back on today because I wanted to do some more work on this. I'm doing this page here in the front of the book that I was working on. I'll just do the odd page I suppose, but I wanted to do this one first up. I don't know if I might stick that down a little bit better, I think. Now, I don't know what my lighting is like because I've got a different light bulb in here today because I broke the other one. It's got a really bright blue light sort of coming from it, seems to be. But anyway, so I hope it's okay, everybody can see all right. Now, I've been doing lots of bits and pieces. I keep making things to work with. I've got to get on with the working part now, don't I? I'm actually going to stick this down a little bit better right to the edge, a little bit further. What do you reckon? So that way it'll be right going like that, I guess. Okay, so this is a, it will be a sewing themed one, and I'm trying to do a little bit vintagey looking. Not too much. More or less a vintage shabby chic look I have, don't I? I don't know if they call it that. Anyway, and I've got to, I think I tried to tear that off there, but it didn't come right to the end, so I'm going to cut that. Larger pair of scissors would be really good. Now, I have a lot of people asking me different questions and messaging me about different things to do with journaling. I will answer things on here, because if you send people a bit of a message, maybe they won't get it or something, I don't know. But, so I'm going to just talk to you as I go about different things that people have made inquiries about. Now, one lady was asking me about gesso, because she'd never heard of that before. There's lots of things that we craft with that people never heard of before. I never heard of a lot of things before either till I've been on here, and glue's driving me crazy here. I'm going to swing it around all day to try and get some out of here. And I must remember to stand it up before I go to put it down. I'm actually using my crochet hook. This is not it, but I did use my crochet hook yesterday to unplug it, unplug whatever the word might be, to make it go, and it did. It worked really well. So now I've got to find the right thing again, and it's not looking like I am, is it? Where's the thing that I used yesterday? Oh dear, I don't think it's this one, because I don't think that'll fit up there. Well, it is now. Actually, the crochet hook worked really well. It pulled out the big waddy of glue that was stuck up there, and then I just cleaned that off later. And we'll be fine now. I hope this is going to work, because I really can't afford to waste any of this, because I still have not found a glue. I bought one from the place that I used to get this from, and it was crap. Couldn't believe it. Things I was sticking down, they were just folded off as soon as they dried. How can people sell that sort of thing to you? You know, you think, I'll stand it up here over in this pot with its end on it, and hopefully it will work. Now, I had my little envelope that I had to cut down to fit, and I think I've cut that bit out there. I think I showed you that piece when I did it. This is not very good. I can't see this very good because of the shadow, but it's okay. I'm sorry, but the situation with the shadows are really bad. Let's see if I can do something about that. See if I can get rid of all the shadow. How about that? That's a bit better, isn't it? You can just see the camera there. Anyway, we'll see how we go. So I'm going to sit that there, but I'll need something behind it still. I'm not, I'm not real sure that I actually would like a bit more light on what I'm doing, but anyway, it's okay. We'll just leave it like that for the time being. I'll have to figure out a different setup later on. So this is going to have a pocket there so you can put stuff in. I think I want to put something down the side, and it would be a little bit of fabric, I suppose. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Another piece of fabric down there. Look good. But a piece of paper would work as well. Anything like that. Let me see now. I think something frilly. Something frilly would be better, wouldn't it? You know? And I think to make something frilly, if I've got, if I get a bit of tissue, paper stuff, it will make a good frill, won't it, to go down this edge. But I don't know if I'm keen on that one for this time. Let me see, what have I got here? I'll try that. Excuse me, to my technical support, would you please take away that telephone in case it rings at me? Thank you. Don't like it when it rings at me when I'm busy. Okay, so I'm going to use this because it's got a really neat edge. Let's see how this goes. This is something that's just come to me as we're going along, okay? I wonder if I'll cut it straight if I do it this way. You hope it's folded straight? So do I. Interesting serviette. This one's nice, pretty colours, all things all over it. As a whole piece, not impressed, but it bits and pieces. It's really cool, isn't it? Okay, I'll zip that up there a bit. Whoops. I've just had some tags here ready to actually pieces of card ready to make into tags. I moved my camera. And anyway, we've got me, so I'm good. Now I'm going to take this is not very long, and I go like that, but I have got another. I've got another bit on the other side. So just let's see how we can go with this first. I might leave the thicknesses together, but then that could come apart, couldn't it? Could end badly. What do you reckon? I don't know. I suppose I could take it to pieces, pull the bits off, but if I put glue under it, it shouldn't come apart on me. I have got the fan on, but it's really cool here. But I like to have the fan on. It just, I don't know, it gives me a bit of a breeze as well. So I'm sorry about that background noise, and I'm getting there. Look at this, I've done it. I think I might have took both of them off together. Usually there's about 3. I'm not happy with that little bit there, but it'll be fine. There's probably a couple more here together. I hope I don't have to go crook on that pussycat. Hey, he's there scratching at the door. He does like to play with the carpet. Doesn't make him very popular. Okay, so would I do that just for there or all the way down? I do want to make a frill. I do. So how about I put the pocket this side? Does that matter? No, of course not. Put the frill down on the back of there. That's the way. Move this over this way a bit, right? So we've got that there that's from the spine, and that's fine. I don't mind that at all. And I'll make the frill thing to go down the back of here. So I'll just do some little pleats, okay? I'll just go along and make some pleats. Be a good idea if you make them straight, Sonya. So all I'm doing is just pressing over, and I'm just going to be putting that down there, like so, and that way it'll have a trim. Or should I put the frilly sticking out of the book? Oh, these decisions that we have to make. I think it might look nice, but then again, it might not be strong enough. Maybe I should have left the back piece on there. This should be right, unless somebody's going to build it about. Don't you reckon? I don't know, we'll see how we go. So I'm just going along every inch or so, making a tuck, and then I'm going to run out of places to do. Oh no, it's going good. Still got plenty. There's a tuck there. You notice I'm not gluing it yet because I don't want to get too excited, just in case this doesn't work. Just make the little tucks. I mean, I need it to be so that, there you go. So look, that's a good length, isn't it? Now, will I have it out over the edge, or will I? I do like that to go that way, and I'm not going to worry about taking it over the edge because you know what? It's going to be. I'll just lift it up a bit here so I can see it. It's going to look better if I have it like that, don't you think? Okay, let's see what happens. I'll press it down all that way. So I'm going to get a little bit of glue. I think I'm going to use the glue pot because hopefully it'll come out, and I just stick tiny bits down, Tom, just to see how we're going. This one down. Be a good day to get into the sewing room, but it's typical, isn't it? You don't want it to feel like it now. I felt like it when it was really hot. I just don't feel. I just need a couple of a little bit of a rest in the cool. You know how it is when you get really stressed out over things for so long. I might move my book out of the way so I don't wreck that. Should have probably measured how far I wanted, but if it's not far enough I can add a bit, and if it's too far I can cut a piece off. So there's always those issues. If you need to go there, we can do that. Now I'm just putting the glue in the centre, but if you press it down it seems like it's going to work. Nothing too fancy. Nothing too fancy. Just want it nice, you know, so it's acceptable. There we go. Whoops. This piece here that's kicking up is going to have to, it's going to give me heartache, I suppose. Nobody panic, it's alright. Sonya, don't worry, it's alright. That's the back. Front. I hope I'm doing it right, because the book, when I put the things in, I did them upside down. Signatures. I did it upside down, so... Right, so we're a little bit short, And instead of making a mess of it, I'm going to put another bit on, because I don't want to... That was silly, wasn't it? I cut through both pieces. It's okay. I don't think I have another one. I've been through my serviettes. I got a few. Not a lot of... I didn't buy anything that was useful in what I'm, in what I like to do. But that's okay. We don't have a very big variety here. And I've looked online, but I only can find really expensive ones, so it doesn't matter. I'm all good. Come on. By the time I use the ones I've got, that's enough, because I've got to, like I said, we're supposed to be downsizing this craft room. Amy's coming over there from America to help me. That's a joke. Sorry. Amy said her husband said he'd have to send her out here so she could help me do my craft room. She's in the USA. And Amy's Aljon on YouTube. Really, really clever lady. Excuse me. And jokingly, of course, her husband said he'd send her out and she could take back some things that I was getting rid of. You'll need a, what's the name? Shipping container, Amy. You'll have to bring your shipping container with you. Yeah. So you can take it. It's a shame, the postage is so dear. I can't get this to work. Huh? I can if I get a bit of sticky tape and do the iron thing. So you put your sticky tape on there and that'll pull that off. Look at that, isn't that clever? Lots of people have done that. Showed it before. It's a very clever, smart idea, and I wasn't going to take this off here, remember, was I? And there's another, see there's two layers there. So I pulled both them off. If you didn't see that, you better rewind it. Sorry about that. I'll show you another go in a minute. I'm going to get this done. I've got my glue here hanging over the piece of work. Righto, let's put this on the right way. I'm going to make a little, to add it on, I'm just going to turn it over like that, and you'd never know, would you, that I added that on. Oh, it's raining. My goodness me, I can hear the cars splashing in the water at the front. Oh, my husband will be pleased. He's going to be able to mow and grow some grass. You know what? A minute ago, about 15 minutes ago, he was out the front and he was using a whippersnipper. And he had his glasses on top of his head, your safety glasses. A friend or person he knows stopped out the front and handed him a pair of glasses and said, "You need to wear these, you'll go blind doing that." Because he had the glasses sitting on top of his head. The person didn't see them. So he got Got a free pair of safety glasses. Ah dear. I was only trying to help him, wasn't he? That should go the other way, don't you reckon? Don't you think that should go like that? I'm timing myself today, so this is going to be part 3 because I'm still working on what I was working on the other day. So that's not exactly straight, you see, because you can see that, can't you? So we're going to just... Well, see, when I put the cover on the front, I really need to put something up along there, don't I? Don't know what my cat's doing. I don't think he can actually get out the door. I'm going to put this way because for some reason it doesn't seem to me to want to look nice like that. I'm going to do it that way. I'm going to cut a little tiny bit off the top here, and hopefully I don't cut too much off. Glue it first. Some glue down. I'm just going to do the glue on the edge of it. I'm going to leave it so it can start if it wants to, and sit up if it likes. I'll put it this way first at the bottom. I want to aim right at the bottom first. And it don't matter, I think, if you can see a bit of the blue, I don't think it's going to worry. It's okay. That looks really cool, doesn't it? I do like that. And it sits up there. Now that's just a piece of serviette. That's pretty cool. Also, you could do that with paper or fabric. Now, I've got to get in the right place to cut this. I was talking about the Mod Podge, wasn't I? I got really off the track there. I want to put that underneath there a little bit. You know, just to, for that reason, there, for it to look like that. Even a tiny bit more it can go under there, because you need to get in and out of there to get whatever you put in there out, okay? Which I don't have any idea what I'm going to put on there yet, but I'm going to glue this in here because it's time to do that now. So to make sure that that's all right in there, put some glue on. This is a envelope I made from a piece of tea-dyed paper. Put the glue laying down in that thing, Sonya, righto. And turn this around the right way. Make sure you aim it properly into there where you want it to go. Because, like I said, we need to have enough on that, so it's... Now I'm going to have to say that I'll be wanting to look at that, you know, see what I'm going to do with it. I made this little booklet. Well, I haven't quite finished yet because I haven't sewn the page in. But all I did was get the corner of a pattern piece, wherever they might be, a pattern. Do I have something like that I can show you how I did that? Maybe not, but I will show you how to do it on this anyway. All I did was to put, there's your pattern, there's the back and there's the front, right? Because these pictures of the little ladies, the little pictures were on it, I was able to use them. I opened up the pattern and I used them as the part of the book. See, this is what I've done. I just opened that up and I actually glued paper behind it to make it a bit more sturdy, because this was old and a little bit tattered about. So all I did was glue that onto there and then turn it and cut out another piece of paper to fix it onto there, and then I did the corners. So I've got to sew that in, or whether I put that there, but I don't think I want to, because then I'm going to cover that up, see? So I want to use this as a floating piece in it. That'll have to be a floating piece, right? So I could even put it in the pocket if I wanted to, but that's what I did with that bit. I need something to put on there, don't I? I need something to put on there, but I'm going to actually probably skip over to this page a bit now for a minute, but I wanted to show you this, what I'm also working on. Found me these, I found me those. Different ones have done these things in different ways, I suppose, and this was my, what I was working on. There's a good piece to, and I'm talking about these hearts, heart book. You know, it's like a heart book. I cut this out with my Big Shot, the shape, but you can do a heart shape really, really easy. Okay, now I've made this out of the pattern papers out of a book that I got for doing sewing. I used those pages and I cut out all different sorts of sizes. And I've also done circles, so I'm excited about doing that as well. Now this, I think I had that little picture because I wanted to put it in here. So in here I don't have a lot of journaling space, but I do have, what did I do with that little picture? I bet you that's what I had it here for, because I wanted to stick little pictures in it. But that I've cut off the patterns or whatever. And then I'll move this closer to me so I can peep in it and see what I did with that picture that I just had then. Here it is. It's actually a bit of a dress or outfit sort of thing. There's a little book. I want to put the little book in here somewhere. More things to do with sewing. I need, let me see, if you give me a second, I'll just peep through this, but I don't think there's anything actually. There's a picture. I think I've got more cards that I've made up to go in it. Not many, just, you know, like ephemera I've done to put in there. So let me see. Where's pictures for the sewing things? Actually, I might be able. This is not what I did, because this is another one. There's the pattern, right? And all I did was use the small bit on the end to make the booklet. And I'll probably do that, teapot. I'll probably do that with this too as well, to make a couple of booklets to put in here. Because that'll work really good, won't it? That's good. There's another idea there. We'll do the little heart first, because I think I might put that, if I do some sewing theme things on it, I can put it. You need somewhere to write to though, don't you? You've got to have something to write on as well. So you can put little things like this in your booklet to do some writing. Okay, oh, this is good. Oh dear, that's a good bit. That's off one of my patterns. I don't think it's one of mine. I think I've got one like it and I haven't cut it up yet. I haven't cut it up yet. I got that off an old one I bought up the street in the Vinnies a couple of weeks ago, before they didn't have any, and all of a sudden they all just appeared back in the shop. It was really weird, it was. They disappeared and then they come back. I did put things aside for doing this, so I'm pleased about that, because I've got to go through and collect up stuff. That's pretty, that's nice. That's enough, Sonya, stop it. We should be able to manage to do something pretty now with this. If I put, so we've got the little thing made. I keep knocking these cards in. Is that some sort of a thing to tell me to get on with it, or to do them, or what? So this is not too big to put in here, in this book. Still got the piece of cotton connected to it. I suppose I better cut that off. I'll sew the other one together and show you what I did and putting it together. I might just do this and then I'm going to come back on and make another video, because I want to get as many done as I can, because I want to show you as much work as I can on things. I just want to make a tiny little knot. I don't want to don't pull it up too far, because you'll squish all your little heart corners, or the pointy bit, or whatever it is of your heart. So I'll leave a little hanging bit on it. So I'll cut that off there. And then I just would go and put things like the dress. Oh, that's a jumpsuit thingy, but I don't know if I'll use that one. We'll do something in a minute with that. So what you need to do is, if you haven't got the big shot thing, you can draw your heart, or you can, a lot of people have got them though, and a lot of people are using the dies now too for things. It's really easy to draw a heart shape. I've got this piece of pattern sheet here, and I'm going to cut this down to get always to get something to be the same size on both sides. And plus I've got a double. I've got it actually in 4, and then that'll make me 2, right? So I'll eyeball this. I hope I can do it. You just want to go up around like so, and it doesn't really matter, I don't think, unless you're really fussy about how your heart comes out. Mine's got a bulge on it there. I might give him a bit of a... The heart is not actually this shape either, by the way. And it's the rain. We've got rain. People listen to it on the shed out the back. Look, see, there you go. So I've got 2 of those. And then all I need to do, and it's not that bad. Actually, maybe mine's too dip-de-doo-dah down in there. Let's fix that. If it is too, I went down too far. You can always go too far, can't you? Oh, it's so good to have that rain. Wait a minute. I did make that too humpy. Go. Cut the hump part off there. Get that off. Come on. Okay. That better? Yeah. Of course it is. And now I'm going to just put that up against this here again. Put it against that piece. And then I'm going to cut out, I'm going to use that as a template. And I'm going to cut out around here. Now you can draw this 1/2 if you like. You know, it's up to you if you want to do that. You can draw it if you like, and then just cut around it while it's folded over, and you'll get the thing to be the same size. Can you believe the rain? Isn't that good? Oh wow, isn't that amazing? It's so good. My husband will be so pleased. He's going to be able to use his new Corvette. That's the mower. He didn't want to use it before because he said he didn't want to get dust on it. Okay, so Sonia, you're going to fix this, because this poor heart's got a lot of yucky bits on it, isn't it? Yeah, bulges and things. Okay, righto. And they're not exactly, but that doesn't matter either. Glue all over me. So what you do then is you cut them out of the paper and other sorts of things that you want to do it out of, the pattern sheets. I think you need to put, I think you need a bit of this sort of one in it. You know, that looks really good, don't you reckon? And even I can put different sizes in there. See, and then we're just going to stitch down the middle. Just get a needle and thread. I've got a piece of crochet thread on here. I suppose I should have made it a bit brighter colour, I don't know. But I'll put, he's got a bit of a peak there on his heart, but that don't matter, we'll fix that later. So I'm going to put this small one in amongst this one here, like this in there. Just line him up there, put that one in. There'll be one of this one here. So I've just made, sorry, excuse me, I have to get a drink of water in a minute. That one there like that. What else have we got? This will go in, won't it? No, but it doesn't matter if it's not the original piece that I cut out. I can put any size or shape in there that I want to. It's all to do with sewing. But you can put like any other thing that you'd like in it. That 1, 2 in the middle, fold it over like that, pretty cool. And I might just put a firmer piece in the centre of the one I cut out, because I want to make sure that it's sturdy. And all you do then is just, all I did was start at the bottom here, because I'm going to have a tail, and I'm just going to sew up the middle of it. We're not going to worry about it being like a book, you know, like, because it's going to be like our own thing. And I shouldn't have done that. I should have just put stab stitches in it. Don't pull your thread all the way through, because you want to leave a bit for the tail, okay? Because we're going to come back down here, and I hope I got enough string, cotton, to do this with. Just stitch up in here like that. And I probably should have used a nice brighter colour, but, well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to go underneath. I'm going underneath there, around the top of the heart, and I'm going to come back and go into each one that I come out of. Okay, so go in there where you come out for that one. Get that there. Go in there for that one. Come out here. You can do some stamping. Actually, we could do some stamping, because I got my stamps out, didn't I? But I do want to put some little pickies in it as well, just to give it some interest. It's a heart. It's a sewing book thingy. Just do them any shape you like. I cut out some circles too, so I'll be able to do some circles. And then I'm just going to tie this up at the bottom like I did the other one. Just put a little knot in the end of there. It won't get out. Like so. There we go. And I'll cut that off. Get the glue off my hands. Okay. Righto. Might be able to shape it a little bit better now that it's all stuck together. Okay. But that doesn't really matter whether you want to, you know, you can have it whichever way you want to do it. I'll just pick these up off here, put them back in the plastic bag, or box, or whatever I got them out of. I can't really remember that now. So I picked them out a while ago. I'll remove this, put this off there. Now I wanted to put the heart that I sewed onto this page here, but I don't know whether I still find the back of it there is a bit too busy, you know, like with this piece. Don't know what I think about that. You know what I'm going to do, but because I'm going to put this in here. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this, but I'm going to put that in there for a booklet, because I just am. Okay, so I'll cut this up here. And across the top. Probably would have been better if I had put in the cutting out thingy. Make it straight. Make it straight, Sonya. Let's make it straight. Now this lady might lose a bit of her person, because I need that to come down there. With the other one I made, I think I'll cut round the... What did I do? I made it so... See there, I had to cut out something, and that's just the paper that's backing it. And there's something cut out there, see? But I don't know if I can do that with this one. I suppose I can. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Give me a second. I've only got about 10 minutes on here before it's going to cut out on me. Whoops, I didn't want to go through that, I don't know why. Now see where I've cut that down there, and it's not keeping up with this side here, with the back. I mean, it's crooked. There's a foot. If I want to keep a foot, I need to fix that. So I'm going to cut this across the bottom, so it's going to open like a booklet. It is a little bit straggy, you might say. That's straight. Should be, shouldn't it? I don't know. Can't necessarily trust me eyeball and things. There we go, that's a bit better. Now I'll do the top part. Across here. It's really torn and broke. But we're going to put a piece of paper behind it. And that'll make it a bit more sturdy. And it'll last us a little bit longer, won't it? I'll stand that back up in there. I'll use it in a minute. See how that's kicking out there, because that's where I cut around. So I didn't want to lose a foot, okay? She doesn't want to either, I'm sure. So that's not straight. Look at that. Oh dear. We'll go across here again. I think when I put it in the cutting thing, I must have put it in there crooked, but anyway, so we've got that bit. Now we're just going to get a piece of paper, piece of white paper will do, I think. Oh no, let's get something with a bit of cream in it, so it'll, a bit of creamy colour. This is a bit thicker, but that doesn't matter. And we're going to put it behind there. And we'll glue this on here with that. Get your glue book, Sonya. Yes, I've made myself a small space here to work in till I get out of here. Okay, so I'll get my room done. If you knew how bad it was, you'd be sitting hurry to with it. Anyway, it's alright. I've got into this worse state before, I think, with it, and got it fixed, so I don't think I can. I need to do it myself, you know how, or get somebody that's, Amy, come on. Got the money I'll pay for you to come over. If you need something done the way you want it to be, because you're fussy, or you just need somebody else that knows about the same things, and don't have anybody handy. Now that's upside down, isn't it? How did that happen? That's a strange thing. I guess that's how they made it. Hey, Puss, don't do that. Don't do that, Puss. Please don't do that. Oh dear. Thought that was a bit thick. I've got 2 pages there. Cut this out. And then I might have to go, because I don't want this to run over time and turn into a small one and a big one. I want 2 pieces. Does that matter if it's upside down, everybody? Does that matter? If the back of the book's upside down, or the front of the book? Because see, we've got a booklet now. Crooked one, but we've got one. I don't know why I've got it out so crooked for. Look at that. See? And you've made a little booklet. And it's got the... You know what? It doesn't matter, because I'm gluing it on there, aren't I? That was what my decision was going to be anyway. When the time you come back here, though, in a few minutes, I'll probably have changed my mind. So I best go, and I'll be back in shortly. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.